Top MBA programs work to bring in a diverse set of students to maximize perspectives in classroom discussions. However, each year, over half the class is made up of students from consulting, finance, and technology. If you come from one of these, let's call them common backgrounds, how can you stand out among the high number of applicants? Let's talk about ways that you can help yourself stand out in a larger pool.
First, your scores. Give yourself the time and space to nail your test score, whether it's the GMAT or the GRE. Applicants from consulting, finance, and technology or engineering tend to bring higher test scores. So you'll want to aim to score in the top 50% of the class profile. This means you'll be helping to bring up the school's average, and it should help you stand out. Schools are test agnostic, so take a practice test of each to see which leans into your strengths. Also, build a plan to take the test at least 3 times. If you hit your ideal score on the first go, amazing. And now you have extra time to work on your applications. However, we tend to see scores go up with the second attempt or even potentially a third. Outside of extenuating circumstances, after a third attempt, there are typically diminishing returns. Also, you want your GPA to be in the upper 50% of a class profile. However, your undergrad GPA is in the past and is not something you can change at this point.
The second way to stand out is with your story. Identify and highlight stories that only you can tell. This might be a community group, affinity group, or employee resource group that you're involved in. But go further than involvement. How did you show up? Lead, inspire others. While your resume can tell the what you did, leverage the essays and short answers to answer the why and the how. Rather than saying that you coached a basketball team, talk about the relationship that you built with one specific player. If you've specialized in a specific area, technology, entertainment, consumer products, think about the unique perspective that you might add to the classroom discussions with your experiences.
Third, what is personally driving you to get an MBA? And how does that tie to your long-term aspirations? While your work experiences may be similar to other consultants and finance professionals, your motivations and reasons for pursuing an MBA are your own. What personal or professional experiences are driving your goals? Being specific around your motivations can help you stand out.
Finally, your strengths and how you can leverage those strengths in an MBA program. Rather than just saying you collaborate, lead, and solve problems, talk about how you do these things. When collaborating, are you the translator that can help engineering and marketing understand each other? When leading, do you like to roll up your sleeves and lead from within, or prefer to delegate and support when needed? How do you approach a problem? Do you start with data, talking with people, work it out in a workshop environment of a team, and use examples to show that you have these traits rather than explaining that you do? A story of a time that you collaborated between engineering and marketing teams is much more interesting than just to say that you collaborate. The good news about being a feeder career into MBA programs is that more of your experience is generally understood. So you don't need to explain what you do in consulting or product management roles. You can focus on the stories that can help you stand apart. And for more on telling your story, check out the next video on acing your application essays.